Hello, I'm Bethany from Bethany Wellness. Join me for what is Figure 4 pose. Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for our What Is series. Let's explore Figure 4 pose. So coming to your mat, lying down for Figure 4, lying on your back with the feet flat on the mat, knees are bent. So begin by bringing the right foot up and placing that right ankle on your left thigh. And variations here would be pressing the right knee gently away from you. Sometimes the wrist gets tired with this pose if you're doing that, so you might want to use a fist. So that's one variation. Another variation is threading hands behind left leg and hugging in. And now you have your elbow here gently pressing. You can certainly use that elbow to press a little bit into the leg, only if that's comfortable and only if it doesn't create more tension in the shoulders or in the neck. So Figure 4 is a wonderful stretch through the right glutes right now, and the right glutes. We'll do the left as well. Also into that piriformis, which is one of the glute muscles that can aggravate sciatic nerve issues if you have issues with the sciatic nerve. Also kind of a little bit of a hip opener and gets a little bit into the IT band and into the thigh. So just a wonderful pose to open up all those muscle groups. Very important to maintain steady breath. And this pose would be more beneficial if you've already warmed up a little bit. So we don't usually do this right at the beginning of a yoga practice. It's after we've done a little bit of warming up to allow a little bit more of that opening through the hip and the glutes. And then go ahead and release both feet back down to the mat. Take a breath, switching sides. Bring the left ankle to the right thigh. Choose the variation on this side. Explore and see what feels comfortable. Pressing the leg away with a palm or with a fist, or choosing to see if threading hands behind right leg and hugging in feels comfortable. And you will notice maybe a difference between the right and left side. For me, my left side is always tighter. I think it's something to do with the alignment of our hips and our spine, or sometimes just the way that we hold our posture. So just take notice of that. Just be aware, tuning into that. Usually we recommend holding the pose for the same amount of time on each side. However, if one side truly is more resistant, feels a lot more tighter, you can hold it a little bit longer just to see if you can find some more balance and some more release on that tighter side. Stay with your breath. So if you find yourself wanting to hold your breath or have shortened breath, the body won't benefit from the pose. So we want to really be connecting to nice full breaths. If it's just too intense and you can't find a good flow of breath, then take the more gentle variation. Don't press the leg away from you. Just see if it is comfortable just crossing it over the thigh. One more breath. Good, then release out of the pose, and then a nice end to the pose is to just come into butterfly, either sitting down or lying down, to open the hips, because sometimes the Figure 4 pose compresses a little bit, so just to find some hip opening here, and just spending a few breaths with the soles of the feet here, connecting. Like I said, you can either do this lying down, or you can rise up and sit down to do butterfly pose. Very good. Thank you so much for joining me today for What Is Figure 4 Pose. We'll end with Namaste. The teacher me honors the teacher in you. Namaste. Be well.